Hey guys, it's Sam at 2Ms and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. Happy Wednesday afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all okay. Sana kumain na kayo. If you haven't yet, make sure to do so kasi you have to keep your immune system up, diba? So I hope you guys are keeping yourself healthy and of course safe from everything that's been going on. But in just a bit, I'll be having a very special guest who will be joining me. Is a very talented artist and he recently came out with 2 new songs, one called Puyat and the other one called 3 a.m. So yun yung pag-uusapan natin for today, but also kakamustahin na din natin siya. So everyone, please welcome back to MYXclusive, Jade Ivy. Woo!
Hi, good afternoon,
Hello.
everyone. Thanks again for bringing me back here, second time sa Mix, and I'm very excited and very glad to be here. Thanks so much, DJ Sam, and thanks so much again for OC Records para sa opportunity to, to talk again live.
I love it. Gusto ko yun. Gusto ko yung energy mo, no?
Opo.
Kaya mo na, pwede
Thank
ka
you.
na maging host. I love it.
Yun nga eh, feeling ko nga din mag-change career na ako eh, no? Or
Oh, why
sideline.
not, di ba? Oo, why not? Why not talaga? Pero welcome back nga sa'yo, Jade Ivy, no? Medyo
Thank you,
matagal
thank
na
you.
since the last time na nandito ka. Na-check ko nga
Oo.
kanina. Parang
I think
8
it was
months na
last
ata.
year. Oo.
Oo,
Like February,
so
I think.
oo. So medyo
Mhm.
matagal na talaga, no, since then. So anong bago sa'yo since then? I'm sure madami namang bago sa'yo since
Yeah,
that time. Daming
madami.
nangyayari ngayon, no? So anong bago sa'yo? Kwento ka naman dyan.
Well, first,
Mhm.
first thing I want to say is that
Mhm.
ano na ako, full-time na ako sa OC Records ngayon, like a full-time artist na ako ngayon. Kasi before,
Wow,
I
oo.
had like so many things happening, like I work as a call center agent
Oo.
and all those things. And ngayon, I
Mhm.
decided to resign from my post
Wow!
as
Oo.
call center agent kasi I think it's time for me to focus on, when it comes to my music and all that. And okay lang naman ako kasi supportive naman yung family ko. So
Oh, nice.
they will catch me if any case na merong problems or whatnot.
Oh.
And another thing is ayun, more releases are planned. Marami akong bagong songs and yun nga pala, shoutout nga pala, plug ko lang din yung 3 a.m. na bagong release ko lang. This month lang nakaka-release lang po and it's gaining lots of views already and streams by Spotify. Spotify listeners umaangat na din and I'm so glad.
Let's go.
Partida wala pa tayong music video na lumalabas and music video is already being planned now by OC Records and I'm so excited. That's the first thing that I want to tell you guys. So ayun, yun po yung mga bago sa akin. Marami pa pero yun ang highlights. Kumbaga.
Wow, ang dami, no? Pero ang dami nga nun. Like, syempre, leaving your job. Syempre, yun, major yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi to pursue, especially
It's major
music,
decision.
di ba? Oo,
Yes
major
po,
decision
opo.
talaga yun kasi malaking adjustment din yun. It's a very big risk then. I mean, aminin naman talaga natin na,
True.
leaving anything, any kind
Yeah.
of change is a big risk, di ba? So ikaw ba, Jade?
Totoo po.
Kamusta naman so far? How has it been yung adjustment mo? May mga bago ka bang natutunan about yourself throughout this journey? Especially kasi, di ba, yun nga, parang naging full-time artist ka na talaga so you can focus na talaga sa
Yeah.
artistry mo tapos sa music mo.
Well, first thing is I think I'm confident to say that I'm really improving when it comes to my art.
Nice.
Like you can see kung paano tayo nag-jump from With Benefits to 3 a.m. Like the jump from the style, the jump of creativity,
Mhm.
yung medyo umaangat tayo, na nag-improve tayo. Day by day, I am growing.
Oo.
One main reason about that is because I'm starting to learn din about my
Mhm.
vocals, about my style. You know,
Mhm.
kumbaga pinapalawak ko pa yung aking style when it comes to music
Mhm.
since I'm very new dito sa
Mhm.
hip hop scene, dito sa R&B scene, dito sa local scene. And it's a good thing na hanggat bago pa ako, I'm starting to grow faster. Parang ganon.
Mm.
Para kung sakaling dumating na tayo sa point na nandun na tayo, I think, nahubog ko na si Jade
Mhm.
Ivy. Parang ganon po.
Oh. Wow, gusto ko 'yun. Gusto ko 'yun
Yeah.
kasi 'yun naman talaga yung goal natin as people, pero siyempre ikaw din as artist na mag-grow, 'no? 'Yun talaga naman
Mhm.
yung ultimate goal natin every day, learn new things, ganyan. So, ikaw ba, ano ba yung mga ginagawa mo? Like, what is it like for you on a typical day na like, making music, ganyan? Saan ka ba kumukuha ng inspirasyon? Like, what do you listen
Mhm.
to now, like, these days that helps you parang create your music and find yung sound mo as Jade
Mhm.
Ivy?
Well, one thing that I can say is that
Mm.
sa lifestyle ngayon, syempre pandemic, and
Mm.
kumbaga sobrang focused ko sa music ngayon kasi before every night I'm out in the office taking
Hmm.
calls, talking to Americans and
True.
stuff like that.
Mm.
But
I
now I
love
wake
it.
up, yeah, now I wake up, I open my
Mhm.
laptop, and the first thing that I do is that I will listen to music, not just my music,
Ooh.
pero I will listen to different kinds of music.
Mhm.
And one thing that is really hard right now is that whenever I open my laptop, I go to the
Mhm.
internet.
Mm.
Um, um, yung magpupunta ako sa YouTube and then I will look at so many things that will give me ideas. You know, for example,
Mhm.
like live performances, what type
Yeah.
of style would I do next, parang ganon. And it's really hard now, it's pandemic kasi sobrang dami kong plans pero the time is not catching up with my plans kasi
Oo.
syempre we're very limited when it comes to the things that we can do. Pero ayun,
Mm.
mainly the thing that I do is I listen to music, I make music, I write, I constantly write
Mhm.
day by day. Pero syempre there
Oh,
are times
wow.
na I will get tired. So,
Mm.
kukulaf
Oo.
muna ako, spend time with my friends here, with my
Mm.
girlfriend,
Mm.
and family.
Mm.
Typical pandemic life.
Yeah, that is typical pandemic life nga, and I
Opo.
can totally relate to you, and I'm sure madami din makaka-relate sa'yo kasi,
Yeah.
siyempre we wanna continue doing what we do, 'di ba, in terms of
Mm-hmm.
creating, sa mga job natin. Pero minsan talaga nakakapagod talaga, even if you love
True.
it, 'di ba? Nakakapagod
True.
talaga siya even if you enjoy the process, yung mga gano'n. So, I love na ikaw parang nahanap mo talaga yung groove mo when it comes to creating music. If you feel tired, you'll hang out with your friends, your
Yeah.
family, ganyan. But you said you write every day and you also listen to a lot of music. So ikaw ba, Jada,
That's true.
like who do you listen to recently? Sino ba yung mga favorite artists mo ngayon that has helped you parang keep you inspired also?
Well, listening to artists right now, I gotta
Mhm.
be honest, like I
Mhm.
listen to because day by day. Like I don't know, like
Oh,
because they
really?
are the artist local. Sa local
Oo,
scene siya
oo.
talaga yung pinaka ano ko eh. Idol ko eh. Siya yung
Mm.
pinaka-idol ko sa
Wow.
totoo lang because like
Mm.
his style is really good
Mhm.
and wala and the way he makes melodies sa songs niya, gustong-gusto ko siya. And another thing, siyempre international, di mawawala international. Lately,
Mhm,
I've
of
been
course.
listening to Tory Lanez, Ty
Wow.
Dolla $ign,
Mm.
mostly in live sessions nila because I'm really planning to like post like a live performance video na may setup and
Oh.
all that
Mhm.
um, um, online. And
Mhm, mhm.
ayun, parang maano ko lang, matry ko lang, ma-experience ko lang yung ganon.
Mhm.
Opo.
Yeah, why not? And I love na sinabi mo Tory Lanez. I love Tory Lanez. Grabe yung vibes niya. It's really, really good. And I love na you have all these plans na gusto mong gawin, performance
Nakalive
video,
ako sa Mix Lab.
ganyan,
Putang.
and music and all of that. So that's super exciting.
Mhm.
I love that you're able to create that with
Yeah.
your music. I get inspiration from your music also. But I'm
Thank
also
you.
really curious, no? Sabi mo nga medyo iba na yung music mo since when you first released, your first
Mm.
single, and now it's a little bit different. So ikaw ba, ano mga bago na ginawa mo with your music, and how can you describe your music now, especially where it is
Um,
ngayon?
my music right now is medyo ang tinatake ko na path ngayon sa music is
Mhm, mhm.
yung medyo high pace siya. Like for example, if 3 a.m., if you had the opportunity to listen to 3
Yeah.
a.m., it's English and it's very creative when it comes to the vocals. That's what I can say. Sobrang dami
Mhm.
nangyayaring layering of vocals and all that. The melodies, different kind of
Mhm.
melodies. Because listening to Tory Lanez, I don't just listen to his music or songs. I also listen to
Mhm,
his
mhm,
interviews and all that. One thing that I learned
mhm.
from
Oh.
him is that
Mhm.
sa generation natin ngayon, sa time natin ngayon, melody is the one special weapon that you need as an artist. Sa totoo lang. They even call him
Mm.
the king of
Mhm.
melodies kasi
Yeah,
melodies
true.
is what will, stick to people's head. Yung pagka naglalakad
Mhm.
sila, kahit hindi nila alam yung lyrics,
Mhm.
they will be humming your melody. Kumbaga, that's one thing that I'm
Mhm.
really trying to be creative. And,
Mm.
ayun, kaya pagdating po sa music ko, I'm really trying to be creative when it comes to my melodies talaga. Ayun.
Mhm.
And,
Oh.
ayun, certain topics and all that.
Mhm.
And really keeping up the vibe. Yung fast-paced na vibe, the party vibe. Because I
Mm.
miss, I miss party life. So,
Yeah,
we're
don't we
stuck here at
all?
home. Facts.
Oo. Miss ko na din yung party life, 'no?
Yeah.
Sad, 'no, kasi the best part about party life, you can hear music in the club and ang dami natin di
True.
narinig sa club in the past 2 years.
Mm.
So, at least with your music, puwede natin i-ano, emulate yung mga gano'n sa bahay, the
That's the
whole
plan.
party
That's the
vibe.
plan.
Oo, 'di ba?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let's talk about, of course, your newest releases. First, let's talk about Puyat.
Mhm.
It was released before your most recent one, 'di ba?
Yeah.
3 AM. So kwento ka
Opo.
naman kung paano mo nabuo yung Puyat. What was it inspired by and what was it like creating yung song na 'to?
Puyat, well, it's mostly really about, fantasizing love in the middle of
Mm,
pandemic.
mm,
Like,
mm,
before, kunyari, meron kayong partners or stuff like that. Simply you would go
mm,
out. So many adventurous things that are happening. You would go to the cinema and all that. Sa Puyat naman, ang ine-emphasize ko sa song na
mm,
Puyat is, it's ECQ. Kaya meron ako dong bar na wala tayong pake kahit like lagpas curfew or ECQ. I have
mhm,
those kinds of lyrics dun sa song na yun because
mm,
um, it's really more about, cherishing the love in the middle of the
mhm.
pandemic. Like, puyat kasi, like magpupuyat tayo sa video call with our partner,
Yes,
magpupuyat tayo
exactly.
while Netflix party, for example, with your girlfriend or with your boyfriend. Like, although ang pino-point out ko dun is magkasama kayo and being puyat together, making
Mhm,
love or sinusulit nyo lang yung time nyo together and all that.
mhm,
Syempre
mhm.
there's lots of explicit things in, on the song
Yeah.
Puyat or actually
Mhm,
in all of my songs. It's my style.
mhm,
And
mhm,
ayun, yun po talaga yung pinaka ina-emphasize ko dun. And, love in the middle of
mhm,
the pandemic. Kasi
mhm,
for me, right now Puyat is really quiet pero after this
mhm,
pandemic, I'm sure Puyat will be a big hit because
mhm.
Puyat will be reminding people, there was pandemic, the challenges between
True.
relationships in pandemic.
Mhm.
That's just, one effect na nasa isip ko po. Highlight,
Mhm,
kumbaga.
that's true, oo. That's true 'no, parang ngayon kasi like we're living it 'no, yung mga ganyan. And in the future 'pag nag-look back tayo, at least we have a song like
Mhm.
Puyat nga na, can remind us of the times na
Mhm.
nangyari yung mga ganito sa pandemya and all of that. So I love na ginawa mo yung inspiration to create a song 'no. But let's also talk about your most recent one, which is called 3 AM. So kwento ko naman about like, how was it like creating yung song na 'to? Bakit 3 AM? Ano ba yung mga 3 AM ano significance ng 3 AM sa'yo?
Well, social media,
Mhm.
parang they gave 3 AM a specific title. Biruin mo, name lang siya,
Hmm.
ay time lang siya. Pero when it
Mm,
comes to
mm.
3 AM, that's usually when, the love starts and all like that.
Mhm,
I mean,
mhm.
it's all over Twitter, it's all over Facebook. Pagdating na alas
Soft
3,
hours.
yeah, soft hours, exactly.
Oo.
It's either, multo yung lalabas sa tuwing 3 AM or it's
True.
either love.
Oo.
Di ba? Those are the two things that happens during
Mhm,
3 AM. And I think
mhm,
I created the song 3 AM kasi it's very tumatatak siya sa
mhm,
nakatatak na siya actually sa mga utak ng mga
mhm,
ibang tao. Not just because of my song but before pa the song 3 AM is
mhm,
already relevant kumbaga. Why? 3 AM is, as I've said, it's the soft hours. 3 AM is
mhm,
usually the day where people go home after parties and that is the main
mhm,
point of the song. The
hmm,
3 AM is a party vibe.
mhm,
Kumbaga, puro siya party lang talaga yung sinasabi ko dun sa 3 a.m. song. In-emphasize ko din yung party life because I miss it. We all miss it. We all miss that kind of vibe. Imagine playing that song in the club. It would be such a
Mm.
vibe. And syempre, in parties, you have your party partner, for example, your
Mhm.
girlfriend, your
Yeah.
boyfriend, example, or someone that your best friend brought for you to meet,
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And usually it happens during 3 a.m. or
Mm.
maybe if you're not yet tipsy na 3 a.m., maybe 12 a.m., but usually 3 a.m. And,
Mm.
that's the main point of the song. The vibe talaga when it comes to, the partying and all that. Dancing, in the middle of the club. Imagine puro laser lights, LED lights lang all over the place. Everything is dark.
Mhm.
You're vibing to that kind of vibe na song na party life.
Mm.
Yun. Even talking about it, nalulungkot ako kasi I miss it.
Yeah. Me also,
I
I
miss it.
miss it. I know exactly
Yeah.
yung vibe na you're going for. Kasi,
Yeah.
yeah, like, that's one of the experiences na nami-miss din natin, no, from pre-pandemic life. Obviously, going
Mhm.
to the club, hearing new music, hearing great music with your friends, ganyan. So, gusto ko na parang, nakuha mo din yung feeling na yun in this
Yeah.
song, yung 3 a.m. Kasi, yung 3 a.m. may malaking significance yan, no? For a lot of
Yeah.
different reasons. For
As you've
people,
said,
sabi mo nga, mga
facts.
multo, mga
Opo, di ba? It's either
soft
ghost or
hours.
soft
Oo.
hours.
Oo, true yan. It can be both. Joke lang.
Opo.
Hindi naman.
It can
But,
be both.
at least, no, parang, that is something na a lot of people can relate to. Pero ikaw
Mhm.
ba, what was it like creating the song? Especially kasi, di ba, madami ka ng bagong, like, influences, parang naging fresh yung perspective mo sa
Mhm.
music. So, in terms of creating yung song mismo, kamusta naman yung buong experience nun?
Shout out to Allegra, no? Allegra is my
Mhm, mhm.
producer and
Mm-mm.
really good friend of mine.
Mhm.
I owe most of the things sa kanya sa 3 a.m. usually
Mhm.
because of the beat. Kasi yung beat
Mhm.
talaga, if you're just gonna listen to the beat, sobrang vibe ng 3 a.m. just the beat itself. And sobrang nakakabilib lang kasi we made this literally from scratch. Like I went to the studio, I have a lyric and I have the melodies in my head pero the beat is still, to be planned na magawa
Mhm.
sa araw na yon. So I just went to the
Mhm.
studio, dala ko ng, food and creativity para kay Allegra and all that.
Mhm.
Tapos ginawa namin siya literally na from scratch. Like sabi ni Allegra, what is the vibe that you want? Anong gusto mong tempo? Anong gusto mong key? And all that. Tapos yun, talagang vibe lang kami. Dalawa lang kami sa apartment niya, sa studio niya. And ayun, ginawa lang talaga namin siya like 2 days, in span of 2 days
Mhm.
lang kasi there are retakes that had to be made and all that.
Mhm.
Uh, Mostly sa mga voices, sa mga vocals kasi sobrang daming vocals na nangyari sa 3 a.m., the ad-libs and all that. Kinailangan ko siyang i-rest ng isang araw para lang maisip ko kung
Oh,
ano pa ba
wow.
pwede ko idagdag dito because
Mhm.
the first recording session that we had for 3 a.m., sobrang plain ng tunog niya. Like literally na, baby, won't you come and phone your 3 a.m.? Ganun lang. You don't have a beat, we can pull up on my crib. Puro ganun lang. So,
Yeah.
I went home, I listened to the song, parang ang dead ng vibe. Parang, so,
Mm.
I had to practice again. So, nag-isip ako with my phone, nag-check ako kung anong klaseng
Mhm.
melodies pa matatagod ko. Second day or the third day yata yun or something, I forgot ilang araw eh. Went
Mhm.
back to the studio, prepared. So, doon na pumasok yung baby, won't you call me on my phone, you're free, yeah. Baby, yung mga ganun-ganun sa likod.
Yeah.
Ganun-ganun. We can pull up, yung mga ganun-ganun mga ad-libs. Doon na
Mm.
siya pumasok sa
Mhm.
second day. Like, kung papakinggan mo yung kanta, there's really limited spaces lang sa song kasi puro talaga siya boses yung nangyari. Which
Oh,
keeps the
yeah.
energy like
Yeah.
ganun siya ng ganun. Paangat siya ng paangat, hindi siya bumababa. Tapos the
Mm-mm.
best part din is yung ending ng song. Sa ending ng song doon na lumabas yung parang solo ni Allegra doon, yung nag-kiss siya doon, na pinakitaan niya talaga sa studio na
Yes.
natin to. Yung mga
Yeah.
grabe,
Mm.
grabe si Allegra. So, kudos din kita talaga kay Allegra. Yung creativity niya din talaga sobrang
Yeah.
taas. And he's actually the first producer that I have ever worked with sa buhay ko. And until now, he's
Oh.
still the producer.
Yeah.
And let me
Mhm.
just tell you guys na I owe so many things kay Allegra kasi siya din ang isa sa bumilog kay Jade Ivy, sa totoo lang. Kasi
Oh.
when it comes to music, producer plays a very big part din, sa totoo
Yeah,
lang.
of course. Oo.
And one thing about Allegra is that he's not just a beat maker, he's a producer. Like,
Yeah.
kung may kulang sa artist, alam ng producer kung ano yung kulang sa artist. and the producer tells the artist what you're missing, eventually completes what the artist is missing. He's like the missing
Mhm.
piece in the puzzle. Parang ganun
Mhm.
po.
Yeah, and
So,
that's nice na you were able to find for artists, diba? Usually they find a producer na nagko-complement sa music
yeah,
na ginagawa nila. And it's nice na ikaw nahanap mo 'yon. And you're able to express all of yung gusto mo i-express, no, through your music. And even more kasi gusto ko nga yung parang sabi mo you had to take a rest for a while, parang
yeah.
inulit mo, inaral mo ulit kung
Mhm.
paano pa gagawin, and it gave it a second life, no? Kasi minsan, di ba, tayo we're so obsessed na parang gusto natin go lang ng go, ganyan.
Mhm.
But you took a step
True.
back and then now you were able to come out with 3M. So
Yeah,
we
and
love
I'm
it.
really
Thank you
glad.
so much.
Mhm.
Yeah. Go
And
ahead.
I'm actually, really
Mm.
glad for 3 a.m. na
Mhm.
nabuo namin tong song na to kasi
Mhm.
actually this song was created even before Puyat. Sa totoo lang.
Ah,
It was actually
really?
last year pa yata yung 3 a.m.
Mhm.
and I've already sent it over to to Sir Kian, to Miss Gina, and Miss Gina
Mhm.
loves the song. Yun ang masasabi ko is
Mhm.
that she loves the song. Like she literally told me, Lord, like is that DM through DM na she
Mhm.
loves the song and she's really excited to
Mhm.
release the song and all that. Kaya doon ako
Mhm.
na-motivate kasi first thing talaga when I released 3 a.m. When I was planning to release 3 a.m. medyo
Mhm.
nag-ano ako. Dalawang isip ako kasi it's pure English and all that. Baka hindi siya
Mhm.
maging pangmasa. Like, hindi siya yung
Yeah.
tipong katang maririnig mo lang bigla sa 7-Eleven or sa Eskinita. Hindi siya ganung vibe. So, nag-isip ako na
Mhm.
parang papatok kaya to, sabi ko ganun. Then, they said,
Mhm.
nagtiwala sa akin na 3am, ang OC Records na, yeah, you should go ahead and release it. We trust you. The song is great and all that. So, sabi ko, sige,
Mhm.
why not? Let's go. And yun, the song is growing, collecting views and streams sa Spotify really quick. It's like 300 a day or something, 300 a week
Let's
or something.
go.
And
Mm.
for me, it's a really big thing. As a new artist, as a fresh artist, that's a big step. And I'm really thankful na nagtiwala sa akin ng team, ang OC Records. And,
Mhm.
they really played a big part din po.
Yeah, and gusto ko you trusted in yourself din eh, na syempre
Yeah.
i-release to. Syempre that takes a big part of it also. And now, we have 3am and like you said, every day nag-grow siya. More people are listening to 3am. So sa lahat na
Mhm.
nanonood, if you haven't yet, make sure to stream yung bagong song ni Jade Ivy. It's called 3am. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms. And if I'm not mistaken, you said kanina
Mhm.
na may mga plano kayo for a music video, right?
Yes, that is true po. That is true.
Yes. So ano pa na
And
abangan? I know you don't want to spoil too much,
mhm.
but what can we expect, of course, moving forward with this
Well,
music video and all that? Oo.
yeah, pagdating sa sa plans, well, literally it's just a plan pa. There's no
Mm.
blueprint yet that has been
Yes.
made, nothing yet
Mhm.
so far. Pero I have ideas, of course, kasi hindi pa kami
Ooh.
nakapag-meeting. That's the thing. Hindi pa kami
Mm.
nakapag-meeting as a team with OC, with directors. We haven't chosen the right, people, the right team to shoot the music video yet.
Mhm, mhm.
And we're on it. And sobrang excited lang talaga namin, and I'm really excited to show my ideas kung anong may bibigay ko na ideas or suggestions para maging patok yung music video or maging
Mhm.
really vibe. Pero if you have seen the vibe of like Go Crazy, for example, by Chris Brown, yung ganung type of music video,
Mhm, mhm.
that's my plan.
Ooh.
Yung really party vibe lang talaga siya.
Yeah.
Ladies, booze,
Mhm.
bros, stuff like
Mhm,
that,
mhm.
tas gabi, and lights. Yun yung naisip ko,
Mhm.
as in gusto kong mag-match yung music video sa energy ng
Mm.
vibe ng song. Yun po.
Oh, so that's exciting. Para namin abangan
Mhm.
yon. I'm sure you have a lot of ideas na gusto mo i-execute. So, abangan namin kung paano mo ba ma-execute lahat yon for your music video for
Mhm.
3am. But before I let you go, Jade Ivy, ano pa ba rin namin expect coming from you? I know you work on music every day. So, may mga goals
Mhm.
ka pa ba gustong i-achieve this year with your music? And what else can we expect coming from you?
Well, more music, syempre, and
Yeah.
expect na I will be releasing music that are better than 3 a.m. Kasi ang plan ko talaga is, I release songs not in a very fast pace. Like, I have a specific time na mag-release ako ng songs. Hindi katulad ng iba na,
Mhm,
pak, another month, pak, labas,
mhm,
labas.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
Kasi I really try to filter out my songs. Like, sinasort out ko talaga siya kung ano yung pinaka-best. 'Cause, to be honest, I have like more than 50 or 100 songs siguro yung
Oh,
mga nagagawa
wow.
ko or some, I don't know, probably all in all.
Yeah.
And I really try to filter kung ano yung pinaka-best. Kasi ang problema kasi, for example, today gagawa ko na song. Sige, gusto ko i-release next to, ganyan. After next 2 days, makagawa ko ng song na better sa song na yon. So, ito na yung maiisip ko na i-release. Parang gano'n, natatabunan. So, expect na I really try my best na maglabas ng song na laging better sa kung anong nire-release ko previously, for example. You know, I really make sure na 100% yung mga songs na i-release ko. Since, you know, it's hard to be a new artist sa scene. It's really hard. Kailangan mo magpakitang gilas. It's really a big competition. And, ayun po. Expect more songs that.
Yes. Oo, and I love this mindset that you have, no? I know I can tell na gusto mo talaga yung ginagawa mo. So we can't wait for everything else that you have planned, no, with your music and syempre yung mga future releases mo and all of that. Pero for now, syempre guys, pakinggan nyo muna ang bagong single ni Jade Ivy, which is called 3am. And of course, all of his music, it's available on multiple digital streaming platforms. And pwede din natin abangan ang music video for this very, very soon when they get the time to do it nga. But before I let you go, Jade Ivy, may message ka ba sa lahat na sumusuporta sa'yo and everyone who's been listening to your music?
So yun, nung kakastart ko pa lang, wala akong fan, of course. So I have no fan because I'm really literally just went to OC Records, like pinagkatiwalaan ako ni Sir Kian, and I'm really thankful for that opportunity. And right now, I have almost like 4,000 listeners sa Spotify, and that's a really big number for me so far. Siyempre, more. I'm hungry for more. Hungry for more attention, kumbaga, kung sabihin nyo. And to those who are supporting me, those who are listening to my songs, nag-aabang, maraming salamat. It's a really, really big thing para sa akin as a new artist. And ayun, magtiwala kayo sa akin and trust me na I will really be doing my best to, hindi masayang yung mga trust and yung support na binibigyan niyo po sa akin. Ayun, and stream 3am and follow me on Instagram. It's jade.ivy_. On Facebook, it's Jade Ivy. And shoutout nga din pala to Oddity Clothing. Follow them on Instagram. I'm wearing one right now. It's a really cute t-shirt, Oddity Clothing. And ayan, follow nyo din sila. Shoutout. Thank you,
Yes. Thank you so much, Jade Ivy, for joining us. And of course, for sharing your music with everyone. So once again, sa lahat na nanonood ngayon, make sure to stream Jade Ivy's music. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms. But thank you so much, Jade Ivy, for joining us dito sa MYXclusive. And maraming salamat din sa lahat na nanonood ng MYXclusive interview na to. Once again, this has been Sam with 2Ms and Jade Ivy. Thank you, you guys.